Because it's one thing that you go through a trauma for a day, or you go through a trauma for a month. It's another to experience that trauma every single day, not knowing, for years and years and years, and not know. That's a different kind of trauma. And this man faced that trauma, and he cried, and he lost his eyesight, and yet the Quran is saying this was a man of sabr. What am I trying to get at? We're allowed to express our emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be deeply, deeply saddened because of what happened. That doesn't mean you don't have sabr. That just means you're a human being. Sabr is something else. We make it into something else. Let me try to be very clear. It is almost as though we say that sabr means that you are not allowed to have these emotions, or you must hold these emotions back completely. Because if you have these feelings and you have this sadness, that means you must not have sabr. That's not what sabr is. Sabr actually is that even though you're sad, even though you're scared, even though you're angry, even though any of those emotions are there and they're valid, you still did not cross the line. You still didn't become ungrateful. You still didn't disobey Allah. You still didn't say the wrong thing. When you're very angry, it's too easy to use bad words. Sabr means not that you're not angry anymore. Sabr means you were able to not use those words. You're allowed those emotions, but you channel them in a healthy way. You expressed your anger in a more articulate way, in a more decent way. The same thing with your sadness, the same thing with your fear. When these emotions take hold of you, it's too easy to disobey Allah. It's too easy to become ungrateful to Allah. It's too easy to deny the teachings of the deen. For example, people say the worst things when they're upset. They say the most horrible things when they're angry. Sabr would mean you're still upset, but you still held your tongue. Actually, the original meaning of the word sabara, I was just looking it up on my way here again, is habasa, is to hold something back. Is to control something. And Quran is teaching us sabr is control, but it's not control over your emotions. It's control over the actions. That the emotions are valid, the actions are which we have to control. And crying, being sad, being upset is not one of them. Now, why do I feel so compelled to share this with you? Because I consider it a form of oppression, that we take people that have lashed out, people that have become upset, people that have become sad, and we make them feel like now not only are they emotionally out of place, they've got a spiritual problem too. They don't have a spiritual problem. Don't accuse them of having a lack of iman or a lack of sabr. They don't have a lack of sabr. And so I gave you one example of sadness.